What up, what up, what up, world? We are back. We are back. Long time no see. How's everybody doing? I'm good. My bad. I don't fucked around and skipped intros today.
Nah, you good, brother.
Hey man, this is episode. Quite frankly, I am unclear. We got shit in the vote.
But that's okay.
You feel me? We got shit in the vote that ain't dropped. We've been away for a minute, but let's go ahead and run these intros.
Yeah, starting down here at the right, man. It's your boy Lou. We back again. Another week on the OTG pod, man. We just happy to be up and rolling tonight. And pass to my next co-host. Then, hey, I just want y'all to know he gonna keep telling y'all that.
Every episode, fool. We just don't hold y'all breath. Hey, don't hold y'all breath. Hey, man, before I get into my intro, man, because y'all already know who I am. That goes without saying, man. But today, man, we are adding an addition to the cast, man.
Yes, sir.
And I'd like to give a very warm welcome to my boy. What do you want to go on camera? Darius, man. Hey, I just wanted to make sure some niggas got stage names, some niggas got shit they want to,
Some niggas I like.
Hey, look, respect. Look, respect. But yeah, we got my young bull in here, man. Darius, bro. I'm so grateful that you were able to pull up and come kick it with us. Go ahead and let the people know who you are.
My name is Darius, bro. I'm young. Finna turn 25 next month. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I'm just appreciated to be here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man. We're glad to have you. And like I said, let's give my boy a warm welcome.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Y'all know how we do. We clap it up around here. And once again, you already know who I am. I am the franchise host of this podcast, the one and only ZB. You already know how it goes. Welcome back. How's everybody been?
Good, brother. Yeah, shit same. Yeah. Did all the what he said. Y'all know, man, hey, the grind don't stop. Zay?
Yeah, man. You got to cherish that time with your loved ones, fool. At the end of the day, and not to get over emotional, but, you never know what could happen. You feel me? So you definitely take that time to always cherish and love on, your nearest and dearest, of course. So, yeah, but my fault, man.
You good.
God. You been having going, Lou?
Man, shit trying to take it easy. Shit finally got settled in at the crib.
How you liking it? It's a whole new lifestyle, fool.
Look. Niggas don't be seeing me, bro. I be ducked off in my little room on the game.
Hey, look.
Y'all know where to find me.
Facts. Hey, man,
I'm gonna give y'all my PSN name, man. Y'all go add your boy on there.
Yeah, man.
Later.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all hop on the game with my guy. Darius, how you been?
Man, I've been going to that chiropractor, man.
Ooh.
Got in a badass car accident, bro.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but luckily, it wasn't too bad. You got hit from behind on the highway, but...
Pause.
No, fuck.
bro.
If you would just left it as, all right, my bad.
Nah,
I'm paused.
Bro, trying to get a little better, you know what I'm saying? I can't work out, I can't do nothing, I can't hoop, nothing, bro. So I just been chilling at home to see my family, really.
That's tough.
I
mean, I don't feel bad, but like as a chiropractor, be like, they don't want to suggest you to do all this stuff.
They don't want you moving and everything.
So
you feel like it's helping?
Yeah, low key.
Hey, them chiropractors work magic.
Somebody tried to tell me to go. I'm like, nah, bro, I need a whole MRI and some more shit.
Now they do that though. So like, I gotta do like MRI tests. Like the chiropractor, like send you to somebody, then you'll go, and he'll keep working. Like he won't pop you and all that stuff until like you get the MRI. He'll tell you what's going on, what they suggest you, and then like it's slowly like recovery. Like they're like, you got this bed to like roll you out a little bit. He'll tell you too, like whoever's like with you, they'll tell you like, if you don't prefer us like cracking you and like that, there's other ways we could put pins on you, shit like that. So
what?
Yeah, like take the MRI first though, but they'll let you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm cool on the acupuncture.
Nah, I
Yeah.
fuck with acupuncture. I did acupuncture therapy.
You a different.
They say it don't hurt though, huh?
It
Like I
don't.
seen somebody do it. I was there, but they say it didn't hurt.
They put it all in my ears, like right here on both of them, and I fucked around and went to sleep.
Nah,
Like,
yeah, he a different nigga, yo.
Yeah. I mean, but they when I seen a doctor do it on the person, they were like it don't really feel like nothing.
Yeah,
Poking you a little.
it don't feel like a tattoo. It don't feel like a shot. It don't feel like nothing. It just feels like it's like a little poke, like a tiny little poke.
No, they got it.
It's like a mosquito. It's like a mosquito bite.
Look, I'm standing my ground.
Y'all got it.
Yeah, but nah, nigga, I'm not going to go. Hey, don't. Hey.
You have to do that on camera.
Nah, nigga, that was a true story. Yep. That's all good.
Oh, it's gonna be smoke on the pod today.
Nah, look, that shit really happened, nigga.
Oh, that's crazy.
That was my first big piece too. Went the whole day, didn't eat nothing. I went to Diego. Yeah, he called, bro. Look, I was getting my work done and yeah, didn't eat nothing. I was over there just trying to thug it out, and
He not cut like that. That's why he don't want to do acupuncture therapy.
that's crazy.
Weak ass nigga. Nah, that's now that's weak ass nigga shit. I was gonna give you props for not following the crowd and not having tattoos and having like clean skin.
Look, I ain't mad. Look, I ain't mad at you. I be cheating. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I be doing, but I be cheating.
You be
Numbing cream.
Oh God, oh God, it's your best friend, bro.
I be just like I don't know why, because Wiz said he uses numbing cream now, right? He has nothing to prove. Like he has whole body tatted,
Yeah.
right? And I'm like, I'm not using no numbing cream. Like,
Do it actually work though? Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it depends where you getting it from though. Like the stuff that I ordered, they shipped it from overseas. I had to wait like a month for it to come in, but
Okay, then.
it was the
Yeah,
truth
legit.
though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, within 5-10 minutes of putting it on, bro, like I couldn't even. I'm doing it.
That's what I want. Like, I
Couldn't
already
feel
got
nothing.
some of it, but I want to get the rest. But I'm like, man, like,
Yeah, look, my
then.
I
I
already know.
did my whole body no numbing cream.
We already said you a different type of nigga, bro.
I like the pain, bro. I be like tattoos for me are like therapy. I don't feel like I can really get over something until I have a tattoo.
Yeah.
Like it's like pain release for me. You know, so like a lot of times I might have been going through something or, just upset about something and I got a new tattoo and I felt better. Hey, I might have a mental illness.
I mean, yeah, I feel like if while this going on, you feeling this, you ain't thinking about that no more.
Yeah.
Like, I can see what you're saying.
Like
Yeah.
Like when I was in Austin for South by, I got behind my ear tatted and that shit fucking hurt. Bro, every time I get a tattoo, because I know they hurt. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm aware that of the pain. But that's why I'm doing it. Like, I'm aware of the pain and I'm aware of the release. And like I don't want to hide from the pain. Nigga. Like, bro, like I want to say that in my calf, right? Those two are the two tattoos that said, why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep putting myself through it? But like I said, I thoroughly enjoy it. It's completely relaxing. Same way with like some people, they'll say like when they was getting their hair retwisted or when they get their hair redone, they shit hurt. And I'll be like, shit, nigga, I'm not tender headed. So, and I'm used to it. Like I just it's therapeutic, it's relaxing. I'm not even thinking like for however long, an hour and a half, however long it's taking for my hair to get done that day. Like my mind is on whatever we're doing. Like if we're watching TV, shit, nigga, I'm watching TV for once.
Yeah.
And that's just how that goes. But yeah, man, I'm sorry to hear about that accident, bro.
Man, I can't say too much, but hopefully, the Lord get everything correct.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
We
sir.
they totaled the car too. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
yeah, it was bad, bro. It was bad.
man, hey, blessings that you made it out without a scratch. You feel me? Or physical scratch. Like, yes, you're in a lot of pain. Yes, your back hurts. Yes, you're having to see a chiropractor to rehab and everything.
Yeah.
But no broken bones. No,
Yeah, I never broke on the bone before, so yeah,
me neither.
that's a blessing.
You know what I heard? About people who never broke a bone, type shit, and it's like you don't break a bone because the rest of your shit is inner. Like the rest of your pain is gonna be internal and emotional and like shit like that. And I'm like, nigga, trade me.
Yeah.
Trade me. Like, I don't want to feel none of that internal shit. Break a bone. Like, did I drink too much milk growing up?
I'm too old at that point, nigga, to be breaking bones and trying to.
You're not gonna heal the same way.
No.
You're not gonna heal the same way. You feel me? Like, yeah, bro, I'm so glad I ain't never torn nothing or ruptured my Achilles or something. Man, hell yeah.
You finna have to go pick him up. It's gonna be like the video I just showed you. Nigga, help me. That's funny. Look, he said it. They gonna get it right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I got it. But yeah, but I've been straight too though, y'all. Like, life's good. I ain't got no complaints. Just getting to it. Like, we took a little break. I had to take a little break just to kind of mentally reset. Just through life, come back. I've dug into my spirituality a whole lot during this time. So, like, just really taking care of the mind, body, spirit. Actually sobering up, like quitting smoking, like, I know I said it before, and then I doubled back and still did it. But now, like, I've really gotten away from, tree. So yeah, like, just really locked in, still working out, still grinding, still, putting plays together. What we say, filling up the itinerary?
Yeah, you got to.
So can't be fazed by none of this little petty shit that's happening in the world. It's a lot of weirdo activity. And can't let that shit get to you. Can't let none of that shit bother me. So yeah.
Look, you going about it in the right way. Look, you got a platform to talk about it. Shit, don't talk about it. Just free your mind for whatever period of time you want to hear.
Yeah,
recording. So
y'all already know this, like, my therapy.
Yeah, exactly.
This my therapy session.
Like, this could be your out.
You feel me? So yeah, just really staying locked in. Trying to make sure things are going well for what we got going. And more developments on the way. Like I said, filling up the itinerary. So I ain't got no complaints. Life's good. Life's good. But yeah. So what we starting off with?
Yeah,
bro?
I was say let's go jump
let's go ahead and
into
get into the meat and potatoes of this, bro. What we starting off with? We starting off with the DEA ATF shit. Yeah, so
for those that don't know.
Yeah, for those that don't know, hey, all my YNs out here, all my young dudes out here doing what they do in the world. Listen, these these ATF agents, like you already seeing it with, you know, the Dirt cases, with the Thug cases, with all these rappers getting picked up. I've said it once, I'll say it twice. I'm pretty sure there's a war against rappers. And they're also really cracking down on what you niggas are doing in these streets. I don't know what's changed their mind. But they are actually cracking down. You know, the ATF, DEA, and all that got you know, task force. You know, they had a pastor sit with them, and they got task force set up in every hood in Dallas. You know, monitoring what they got going on, drugs, guns, everything. You know, like they really just building the case
I
up
was
on
about
you.
to say that's what they doing.
You know, you might not think you're gonna get caught up on a RICO, but hey, when them 3-letter agencies come knocking, that's a fed charge. You know, you are not going down the street. They are sending your ass to FCI bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. You could tell. It's too close to downtown, and you got Fair Park right there. Them folks ain't gone.
You lock most of them up, they gonna be able to shit. You know?
Cliff and everything. Hard to get them niggas. Yeah, PG in South Dallas, bro. Good luck. You know, uh, they've started, like, you know, and because Trinity Grove's still West Dallas, right? Yeah, so like that area, they ain't really touched over there by what's that shit street called? You if you take Inwood all the way down,
You still talking about in West Dallas?
yeah,
What's you not talking about Singleton?
yeah, I think it is Singleton, and Singleton will take you in the
Singleton run all the way through.
yeah, and it'll
West
take you
Dallas.
down into Oak Cliff.
Hampton.
Thank you, my nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hampton. You know, like over there by Hampton and everything hasn't been really touched. Yeah, so it's for the young dudes. Coast, see, one for the rappers talking about selling drugs, dope, everything. You know, hey, bro, they coming for you. They
But
What?
see, no, go ahead.
I had seen that interview, bro. I kind of don't agree with the pastor on that. Like, because he says in the interview, he was like, I know a couple of guys they telling they looking at like. I had watched the Charleston White interview. He was saying like the church and the state ain't supposed to be in bed together. Like they shouldn't be able to pay the preacher like to like withhold information from the people he's speaking to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I feel like if you a black preacher and you know like this what they're doing, like yeah, you done already got in bed with the state, so they give you money, so you got to hush. But like tell people, like say man, like what y'all doing, like y'all could change, y'all could move a certain way, like stop doing this and do that. But you not like he's saying on this interview, the one he in, like man, I can't say nothing. I know a couple guys that got I can't say nothing. It's like damn, like is you really for the people at that point, or you just preaching for your money at that point? You know, like
yeah, he
I can't
preaching
agree
for
with
the-
that. You know,
I mean,
sure
it's
for the money because I heard that statement too.
I mean, that's a business decision at the end of the day.
yeah.
Like, of course, you gonna want to look out for your people, or you will want them to. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like, bro, business first. So yeah, he gonna.
That's janky as hell.
It's janky though, 'cause
they paid him off. Like
the same people who he ain't telling to, they families coming to his church. And then white people in his church. You know what I'm saying? Or no, I ain't gonna say it's not, but it's most
Probably
black
limited.
people. You know what I'm saying? They,
Look at the way the
sisters
nigga
and
dressed.
He's going into church every day, paying tithes to him. He done got a Rolls Royce out here, and
Ooh.
because the state done paid him, but they didn't. He getting money off of them too. And you like instead of like just like, you know what I'm saying? Give him some gain to somebody. You just
but see, I
He
feel
probably
like
a rat for real.
he See, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I was just
Nah,
like,
I
he
don't have.
probably is. So in the public eye, I can't say nothing.
Yeah.
If you really for the people, how you say you are, you be like, hey man, tell
shut that
you,
down.
And
yeah,
why
that's just
are
a
you in bed
conversation
with
right
them?
here.
Like, what are you
Don't-
doing in bed with them for real to be sitting in on these meetings?
Yeah,
Without a doubt, like, hey, this may have been the warning. This may have been. Hey, I can't say too much, but you know who you are and what you're doing if you know me.
but,
Yeah,
I mean, but see, this type of stuff been going on, right? Like, take the pastor out the equation. This stuff been going on. People been incriminating themselves. They be on here talking about everything they got going on. Like, and they been telling them, the OG's been telling them for the longest, like, bro, stop doing that.
Yeah.
So it's all coming full circle
I
now.
think it's wrong for them to have a task force in the hood like that. Like, I mean, I'm not saying it's like it's just righteous, but like if we don't, at a certain point, if we don't stop, we just gonna wipe each other out because they beat everything they beef about on the music is drugs, guns, or like the shootings that happened with LeBron and them. Like that could be our preventer. You know what I'm saying? But we so into it with each other. Like that's the first thing. Like I imagine that these black kids done killed this black man and his daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when do it stop? So it's like, if they don't clean it up, we ain't gonna clean it up. We gonna keep doing to each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like duality, and it's like, damn, they in the hood all day, but it's like, if we don't stop each other from killing each other, somebody got to at this point. You know what I'm saying?
And see, on the other side, they already know all this, right? Yeah. So like, they just finna let it play out. Like, everybody just finna crash out, and they gonna sit back and watch it happen. Yeah. And then come in, swoop in, take everybody, and then look now. Families is destroyed, people getting locked away for years on end. Like, you gotta want better, bro. You gotta want better for your people, for your family, all that stuff. So
you really do. And my thing is, even on the topic of gentrification, even on the topic of this, bro, niggas were redlined into those hoods. From jump, like they were pushed into those neighborhoods, and now you're trying to push the people out of their neighborhood.
So it's really the same tactic, just now they finna try to up and make them move elsewhere, and then they gonna redo the city up and try to make it nice, and then put the families that they want there in place.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Come on, they finna get as many of us off the street as they can.
Yeah, any way they can. Be on your P's and Q's, cross your T's, dot your I's. Yeah, I'm telling you, look, man, I try not to go super ultra, anti-government, which everybody knows I am. Anti-feds, but like it's really kind of us against them. And my thing is, if we don't wisen up, like, yes, we are gonna get wiped out, like y'all are saying. Yes, like if we don't start really coming together and saying, hey, we have to put an end to this war. Like, I was just talking to my folks, and shit, it's a new war in the city at home. But at the crib, it's been a war in the city since I was in 7th grade. Right. But overall, like, just it's sad. I truly do want better for us. I truly would want us to be united. But a lot of the times, like, even like you guys mentioned, Get Money Lil Ronnie, like, a lot of shit is too far gone. Like,
it's sad,
like,
though.
Like, you done kill. It's the same thing, like, when you think about LA and everything, like, when you talking about these sets beefing and 2 blocks over, they, like, nah, it's, nigga, real blood has been spilled, like, and there's no going back from that, that, like, you can bounce back from disrespect. You can bounce back from, a fade. Once you take somebody's loved one, I hate to say it, but it becomes eye for an eye.
Like, I had watched this other interview too, and I kind of felt like, I kind of respect bro for saying this. Like, Wallow was like, I forgave our brother's killer. Like, I could have been killed, bro. I could have been go eye for eye with him, but he got kids, and like, if I don't live for his kids, who gonna live for him? Like, they ain't got no daddy already. They ain't got no male role model. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it shouldn't be no eye for eye, but I can respect bro perspective, because like, he could have been killing another black man and go back to prison. He could be doing that, but like, you see him, like, he driving Ferrari, Rolls Royce. He make sure his nephew okay, they straight, and he try to tell Dirk and them, like, in the interview and Thug, like, man, y'all gotta die that shit down, bro, because like, it's only gonna put you in one place. You know what I'm saying? Then yo, like with most 3 situations, like it's like ain't nobody got no daddies no more. Like it's gonna make it worse on the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
man,
And the
squash the
cycle
beef.
continues.
Them, they the ones who suffering.
Yeah, they the ones who
Yes.
suffering, and then they gonna grow up suffering, and they trauma gonna go to their kids' trauma, and this is gonna be worse.
What you just say, there's been a consistent war going on at the house from a very young age. Bro, we grown, so we talking about 2 decades, and look, so them same children we was just talking about, they finna feel that for the next 20 years. You know what I mean? Bro. Like until they adulthood,
they 30s.
You see what I'm saying? And then even then, they probably still gonna have like daddy issues type shit. You know? So
and then even then coming up in their own wars.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like it's
like because now you don't. That's the thing, and this is my problem with Anthony Edwards. Like not to rehash that situation, but like this is the thing when you don't have guidance. When you don't have somebody to lead you, somebody to correct you. This is why I'm saying he's a deadbeat. It's not because he's not financially providing. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's
doesn't matter.
Cool. You a rich deadbeat because you're not there to, you're not there to actually teach these kids right from wrong. And this goes for a regular nigga. Like this when I'm talking about deadbeats in general. Like you can't just leave a kid out here to fend for themselves and figure this shit out. This shit is no joke. And if you don't understand it, then don't procreate yet. I myself like can just attest to that. Like some things you don't understand until it's later on in life or until something happens too late. You don't necessarily always understand how to treat a woman if you haven't seen great relationships.
Most definitely.
You don't necessarily understand how should I handle certain situations in relationships if you didn't have that type of, because niggas are monkey see monkey do. So if you don't have that type of influence, how are you gonna? That's a trial and error. That's really what that is, a trial and error, and just hoping that you grow up and you become conscious enough and aware enough to say, nigga, this is wrong.
Yeah.
Like I'm not, like I can't keep doing this. This is bad. So yeah, I'm sorry for that little tangent.
Are you good? Just to piggyback what you're saying though, like it's hard to keep a happy home when you ain't never seen one. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like when you ain't grow up with your father, some of these kids ain't got no fathers. Like it's like you ain't got no father, so you raised by your mama all day or whatever, whoever your aunties or whatever, and then you got some kids, and then you and your lady get into it, and y'all might fall out. Y'all might like that's why I respect like Spanish people so much. Like they parents be into it, but they always got home. They always know like shit. Like my parents have been together through it all. Like when it was bad, when it was good, when it was whatever. Like they stayed together, so like they more family oriented. Us like. While daddy might live across the town and we stay with our mama, and then you get up with your girl, you beefing with her, but you ain't never seen no happy home. So it's hard for you to be like, I know what to do. I know what to do here. I know what to do there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the worst for us.
And that still goes back to the feds too. Like, yeah, like this shit was manipulated. This shit was I'm drawing a blank on the word I wanted to use, but yeah, that word. This shit was orchestrated. This shit was planned. Yeah, they planned to break up the black family. You feel me? And so because when you take the father, when you put drugs in the neighborhood, and now you create addicts, in these underdeveloped and undereducated areas anyway, you feel me? Yeah, you start sending niggas' dads to jail, because of something you decided to do. Well, what did you expect? Now you bitching about the crime rate.
Right.
Sound like your fault. sound like your predecessor's fault. Your last several predecessors. Yeah. Mm-hmm. it starts with a conversation. It starts with making sure people are aware of what has been done. Making sure people are aware of how redlining did affect us, how the defunding of schools affected us, and like in those areas, in those impoverished areas, how white flight affected, the inner city. It's important to acknowledge that, because if you don't acknowledge it, history repeats itself. If you allow it, it'll repeat itself. They'll do it again, like we just said. They're literally gentrifying where they put niggas. You know, and now where are you gonna push them to? You're gonna try to push them out to further east. You're gonna try to push them out to Forney, further south.
The areas are still
underdeveloped.
Yep.
And Forney's grown a whole lot.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still small.
Yeah, Forney, Balk Springs, you're gonna keep pushing out east, like just to take the crime away from the city. Nah, like that's the thing about Dallas, bro. The skyline is so pretty, right? But it's a facade. Because when you get behind that skyline, when you get into it, it tells a different story.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. New York, LA. Like we can name.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look, it's gonna be an ugly truth to every city now.
Yeah. So it's just important to read. Like, shit, I got another book suggestion I'm gonna have to tell y'all. I'm trying to remember it off right now.
I'm still trying to get through the last one.
Which
I'm still trying to get through the last one.
Yeah, I am on a new book though.
That's good shit.
It's the unapologetic guide to Black mental health. And with that being said, I do want to take a minute to acknowledge, suicide in our community. I do want to acknowledge, like, hey, please make sure you're checking on your people. It doesn't have to be, are you harming yourself, or are you thinking you're harming yourself, shit like that. But just if you notice somebody's down, if you notice like they've been fucked up and shit just doesn't seem like it's going right, make sure you check on them. Make sure you do something to, and it's not even making sure you do something, but just be there for them. Try to figure out the best way to help them and not be so invasive and not be pushy.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's been plenty of times where I've had because suicide's not what I had to learn, or what this book taught me so far. Like, I'm only on chapter 3. I'm gonna be honest. But like in the first 2 chapters, how she introduces, the topic. Just so y'all know, on top of the feds and everything, on top of everything we just talked about, Black children are committing suicide at a faster rate than even white children are. Like it's continuously increasing. So just understand that, like, we're at war on both fronts. Whether it's within the community, whether it's from the feds, whether it's within ourselves, because we as a community, we as especially as Black men, right? And I'm guilty of this. It's fuck it, I could get through this. Like, we're always the resilient ones. We're always taught to prevail, and like, man, that's just not for me. Like,
yeah.
I could take this, but understand, like, you got a community, you got a tribe, lean on that. And I've been really fortunate myself to have a wonderful tribe, including each one of y'all here, that I'm able to, when I'm fucked up, when I'm down bad, whatever the case may be, is I can pick up the phone and call. And I would strongly suggest you find your tribe. You find those people that are willing to pour into you. You find those people that are willing to pour into you and that are there for you and legitimately care for you. Because suicide isn't I just don't want to live no more. That's not what it really is. It is more so of, I want the pain to stop. I want this to stop. And if I'm no longer here, I don't have to worry about it.
Right.
I don't have to worry about this emotional turmoil. I don't have to worry about what's going on at the job. I don't have to worry about these 15 people calling and needing me. I don't even have enough to give myself right now. I don't have to worry, shit like that. So yeah, hold on. So yeah, just knowing you have that community around you, and pardon me, I'm getting choked up. Only because I've dealt with it, personally on my own journey, and then losing somebody I care about too, it to suicide. So yes, it's forever Bria's world, and long live my sister, long live my twin forever. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I shined a light on that. But let's get into some happier topics before I get off in here and cry, fool.
Yeah.
Let's.
Hey, all the strong can show compassion for the weak, bro. So, if you gotta cry, bro, cry like this.
Yeah, nah.
It's
I ain't gonna do that shit on
bro.
camera. Fuck that, nigga.
Shit, it's
Hey,
strong, bro.
Yeah, nigga, I ain't gonna do it on camera. I
This
wish
shit might
we
move
don't
somebody
record.
else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But like that's what I'm saying. Like there's days where I remember that, some of our last conversations, all the time. And you always think, what could you have done different? What could you have said? And there's nothing you really could say. Because it's, truth be told, it's gonna come out the blue. So yeah, man, let's get into some of these topics, man. Let's get into. I feel like that was enough, a good spill of my socially conscious self.
Look, like I said earlier, this is the platform to do it on.
Yeah. So let's get into this. What we starting off with? What we moving on to? Let me not say starting off with. What we moving on to? We moving on to Shannon Sharpe freaky ass.
Yeah, shit.
Like,
so yeah, man. They coming for Unc again, y'all. You hate to see it.
what's up with Freaky Man, bro?
Look, Unc was messing around with that young tenderloin, man.
Hey, quit fucking with these white
Nah, that part, like, bro, she 20. I don't know what kind of consensual relationship they had going on, but he's, his camp say it's that. She saying, something completely different.
She dropping receipts saying something totally different.
And it's, hey, what I say earlier, it's an ugly truth behind everything, man. So,
and then the ex-girlfriend came out the blue.
Yeah, and come on now. It only take for one, right? You stupid.
Oh, it was?
Mama Michelle? Mama Michelle. Yeah. Yeah, they coming out the woodworks, man.
For that check too, though.
Yeah,
That's Bill Cosby.
That's all it is.
As soon as they get that one, we'll pay you. Go ahead and boom.
At,
They already struggling for a name or some money anyway.
Right.
So they gonna just, even if it ain't true, they gonna just whatever. Get the money, bam, he gone. Yeah. Yeah, they trying to get that check. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Like that nigga got rope, whips, and chains. Nigga, freak boy. That's why I called him a freaky ass nigga. Cause I really hope it's not true. Yeah. Right? I really would like this to be false. I really would like it to be a narrative. Cause so many times we do jump on the victim side immediately. And once again, I'm still pro, victim if it truly happened. But a lot of times there are lies put out here and we need to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
So once again, there's no reason for us to pass judgment here until we understand fully what the case is. It's more so of, damn, freaky ass nigga, like, come on, tighten up.
And I feel like Kendrick said in the song, he was like, when shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? Like, if they throw some shit on me, you gonna just believe it because they said it, or like you gonna look at me for me and be like, man, that shit ain't true. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
regardless of what this judgment say about me, like, when shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit real. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
I mean, it's all got to come out, bro. And honestly, like for that, just the timing of all of it, for that to happen, like draft night, and for him to have to step away from ESPN for a little bit, like it's hard to come back from that, right? Like I said, and not even picking sides or anything like that, because the whole story got to come out right. But like now it's fucking with his paper,
his livelihood. You know how he eats, because he doesn't have any wife, any kids. He did. Oh, he just never got married. He said he never got married. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this is affecting your family, and ultimately, you know, when I first heard the news, I said, nah, not Shannon.
Right.
That, like a lot of things.
Yeah.
You were like, damn, you weirdo. Nah, my first response was, not Shannon Sharpe. Nah, not the nigga on TV.
Right, because you don't even want to.
You don't want to believe that.
No, not at all.
But like I said, we'll find out eventually, and then him stepping down. Like I think it is pretty smart to step down. During the case of this, to just kind of remove yourself from public eye while you handle this, because you're already taking a lot on your mental.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Facts.
Elephant in the room.
Yeah, man. Yeah. They could have gave him the benefit of the respect. Oh no, I was just gonna say, the respect to say, hey, go ahead and step down for us. We won't make a scene. We fuck with what you do here. Go ahead and step down. We'll revisit after, in the preseason, like he said.
Right. Mama Shell. Yeah.
Man, uh, I'm gonna keep it a bean. You don't accidentally end up on live. Like,
Yeah, I can feel that. Like it's especially if I ain't gonna say you can't accidentally do it, but like,
nah, let me see. You gotta unlock your phone. You gotta go to the Instagram app. Like, just bear with me. You gotta go to the Instagram app. How do you even go live on this hoe?
It's like you posting, I think.
you swipe like you finna put a story, and then like I got the little different.
So it could. You know what? It could have been an accident, but nah,
It's not a high percent chance.
Yeah, like I'm not.
Well, they plotting on them. They got him.
It's about 15%.
His phone number just like.
I mean,
You said you
I
came up
wouldn't
with
be
allegations.
surprised. Huh?
You said Michelle came up with allegations. That's the bait right there. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, there's credence to that, because Jay-Z shit got thrown out quickly.
Hmm.
Yeah.
See, and I ain't fully looked into it, but I mean, you got to think like him and Ocho, they got their pod, like that's gonna be directly impacted. So it's well, I mean, given the circumstances,
Yeah, now that I think about it, yeah. Niggas is finicky. You know, niggas is finicky, bro. Like we said, when shit hits the fan, are you still a fan? You know, yeah, not everybody.
do
You
y'all
know,
want to?
just
I'm about to say, do y'all want to get into the draft stuff?
hold on real quick. One last thing on that, you know, on that topic as a whole. You know, protect the brand at all costs. Matter of fact, here go another. Hey, look, this nigga right here from UT. Yeah, like, and then apparently he texted her and tried to offer money in text message. See, like shit like that. Dumbass, weirdo.
Yeah, so you can't go out like that.
Yeah, like
It's too many receipts.
I felt it was weird when Shannon offered the 10 million. You know, I'm like, that's an admission of guilt to me. You know, like you shouldn't, if it's not true, you shouldn't have did that. You should just, hey, you know what? We finna take this out of trial. We finna take this out of court. See you there. Yeah. Me giving you 10 mil to shut you the fuck up about
It's
nothing.
worth it's worth the hassle.
It's worth having,
Yeah. This could drag out.
And he got to keep paying that lawyer. He gonna want his money to show you guilty. He gonna wait, and it's a high profile, so it's like you gonna have to pay him whatever he asking.
Yeah, look, Unc got that retainer, but you just hate to see it.
Yeah, I can't rock with you if you're guilty now. Like, I'm gonna call you a weirdo.
If it's stamped to guilty, because he can go to court. He can go to court, and you be like, that you hear everything. You go through the case, and you be like, oh, this shit ain't what it is. And then guilty. Then you like, damn, like, damn, he got to go to jail time, and he might be innocent. You know,
You feel me?
yeah, they got enough. Then,
Mhm.
but at that point, it's hers versus his word, and then the race situation. You know, so it's like it's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, man. Let's get to this draft. Cause I'm ready to crash. I'm ready to crash.
It's twice.
And I'm definitely. Who's starting off? Do you want to talk about the Cowboys first? Do you want to talk about the draft as a whole? Can I talk about Shadour? Let's talk about Shadour first.
Man, hey, go ahead, Zay.
You sure you want to start it over?
No, you go ahead. Go ahead, man.
All right, man. 32 fucking teams. The Raiders need a quarterback. The Browns needed a quarterback. I mean, they took him, but 32 fucking teams for him. You feel me? Like, the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, what? And first, let me give kudos to the Sanders family as a whole. You know, Dion, Shadour, Shiloh. Like, obviously I've never had a problem with them. I fucked with him doing his thing, going out there flexing on them niggas. You know, stunting, being him. You know, not code switching, not letting all that phase him. Like, yes, nigga, I got money, and yes, I'm like, I think he cold. You know, but there's a lot of people who was like, he's ass, and I'm looking at the profile pictures on the comments, and I'm like, doesn't like blackness, doesn't like blackness, doesn't like blackness, Confederate flag, doesn't like blackness. You know what I mean? Yeah. But still, you know, he handled this with class. You know, he kept his faith in God. His brother handled it with class. His big brother handled it with class. You know, he wasn't even concerned about his draft if he was getting drafted. You know, he was like, You feel me? Yeah, like he really did it up. Yeah, so shouts out to Shiloh, for just, really keeping his brother's head intact, and, them overall keeping their faith in God, bro. Keeping that humility in that aspect. Because I really hope you go out there and give him hell. Because first of all, 32 fucking teams last round. And
Yeah,
then
it took him fifth,
fifth.
like 144.
So one, it don't even matter about the money at this point. Like, he got money. We looking at it. His pay good. Like, my thing is, you don't want to win. Yeah, you're not serious about winning, and I don't. Like we said, hey, bro, I need to see what the fuck was said in these interviews. Yeah, leak something. I need to see and hear what the fuck happened. Like,
It's something else going on.
I feel like this though, bro. It's my personal opinion. Like, I feel like, all right, one that did it to make him hungry. I feel like I'm gonna say this, like, I feel like the only reason why Bron in the NBA, we all know, because LeBron is daddy. Deion not in the NFL no more. Like, if Deion was in the NFL and he was still playing, he go first round, number 1 pick, just because that's what it is. But I feel like, bro, it's one, it should make you hungry. Two is like, it's to humble you. Like, bro, you gotta roll it on during the football game, bro. Like, that's not
right.
For me. It's like you got,
stop hating, nigga.
For me, like this, like,
get your money up, broke ass coach. Get your money up, broke ass.
Why? But this is my bad part. I feel like, why have a rollie on during the football game? And there's kids out here really like grinding for this. And then too, like bro, Arch he not better than Arch Bennett in my eyes. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, give Arch Bennett 2 more years. He way better than him. He not flexing. He ain't out there just, he's showing, but he not wearing no rollie doing no football. I'm just saying, like, I feel like that's the ignorant mentality on black people. Like, this thing got a chain on, watches on during a football game, bro. Yeah. It's different if you got a little something on, but you got a whole diamond Rolex on during the football game. And there's kids who can't even afford this shit, but they want to play where you play it. Right. Like, that's motivation. I feel like as a white culture, they humble your ass, nigga. Like, nigga, we don't have to pick you up because you got money, because you his son. Right. Humble your ass, bro. Calm down. That's ignorant, fam.
Hold on, and that's the fucking problem. Why do we need to be humble?
That's ignorant, fam.
No, hear me out though. You niggas bashed me the moment we came to see you. You niggas on our ass the moment we got here. We had our first season was bad. We went 1-11?
Yeah.
Win something then. Do that when you winning though. When you losing these whole ass games, you ain't going to the championship. You ain't going to the SEC. You ain't ranked top 20. Bro, you ain't got no reason to wear no Rolex, nigga. You just like a fool out there, bro. No, fuck like that's like the worst team in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They won the last game of the season. Oh, we should be in the play. We 10C. We should. Hell nah, nigga. You don't go out there celebrating, popping ball like you don't want some shit. Then go grind for that. You ain't won nothing, bro. Like you flexing, but you ain't won nothing. Like, that's.
Yeah, I think that's bro, what it is,
bro. You ain't won shit, but you wearing a goddamn rollie outside, bro. That's crazy to me, bro.
Like, half the time we're watching him play, and I don't want to dwell on this super long, because we still got to get to Cam Ward, and how the egregious way he was covered. We still got to get to that.
Yeah.
But my thing is, you have the talent, you have the skill. At half the time you look at CU play, there's no fucking O-line.
That's true. I can agree with that.
There's no fucking O-line.
Yeah, anybody who watch football would agree with you.
Feel me? Yeah. But he was still making shit happen. He was still making plays happen. You gotta, like, that is a skill in itself.
But see, Zay, then it all comes back to, if we want to make it, I hate to say make it a race thing, but at the end of the day, it's just like, bro, you successful. And they don't want to see that.
Yeah, fuck that. You successful and you black. No, fuck that. You successful and you black, and you made it to this level regardless. But you should be able to do that.
Are you successful, or is your daddy successful?
Does he not have the stats to prove his own success? And I get it. Wins is a quarterback stat. Wins and losses is a quarterback stat. I get it. But when you look at his actual numbers, when you look at his actual play, When you look at the fact that they did turn a fucking nobody, nothing. I almost said franchise program around, huh? You know, like yes, you deserve that shit. Mhm.
Okay.
It's just how much it's publicized though. Bro.
Yeah.
Like,
It's his name.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's nice. I understand that part, but I feel like, all right, we look at Bronny. Like, I don't wanna be fun. I don't think Bronny just sorry. I'm not gonna just say that. But when Bronny got drafted, he wasn't acting no ass. He wasn't like
no.
when he was drafted. Yeah, he was late too. Like,
But look at his dad.
okay, I'm
His
gonna say
dad
this.
is humble.
Yeah, his dad
Like
is
you
humble.
gotta look at the program itself. You gotta. What did I just say? Niggas are monkey see, monkey do. If your dad is larger than life, guess
But
what?
he earned that.
So did he.
Okay, if he goes to the league and he become what Deion was on the quarterback side, then we could say that was reasonable. But he ain't put in Deion type of. Deion was in football, baseball, like
Cool.
like he got a reason. He grown now. I can do what I want to do. I done showed you I'm that. You ain't showed me all the way you that, bro. You ain't got no reason to be. Most definitely, I agree with that.
Me too. They don't like black arrogant quarterbacks.
No,
Oh, boy.
but Zell's something else.
Eli not going here.
Yeah.
Want
Where
to
to
go
go
to?
to? Yeah.
You
I respect
kept
that.
Daniel Jones.
But see, that's the
You
difference.
kept
though.
Daniel Jones. You kept the Giants put faith in Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
look, I'm definitely agreeing.
Like,
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what
here,
you're
let
saying.
me finish this last thought, and I'm gonna let y'all talk because I know I'm taking up a lot. I got a lot of shit to say about this nigga because it really bothers me. Like 32 GMs and owners, right? 5 rounds. You niggas don't like making money because it guarantee he gonna sell the fight. He gonna sell the game. He gonna
But see
bring
that-
tickets. He gonna sell jerseys.
and
You
that's
niggas don't
the
want to get
issue.
paid.
But that's the issue, bro. Because you're drafting him. He's coming into the organization damn near bigger, if not on the same playing field as this multi-million-dollar franchise. You know what I'm saying? So like, you as the owner of the GM, you have to be willing to accept that you finna get all that publicity. They gonna ask you a million questions, and they gonna want to know if y'all putting him out there on the field starting week 1. You know, that's going to be the headlines from now until preseason over.
That was every quarterback in last year's draft.
It's bringing way too much negative, like media.
Jalen Milrose?
I look, see, I mean, bro, well, none of them quarterbacks better than Shadour, but I mean,
The
I hate
only
to say
one
that.
that we can argue that is Cam Ward.
Yeah,
Those were the two quarterbacks that should have been taken in the first round, guaranteed.
and shit, before they even announced his name, like they announced him, they ain't even play none of his highlights, bro. We stayed talking about Shadour,
yeah,
and just really trying to dissect what's going on and where we think he gonna fall and is he gonna slide. Like that was the whole conversation while Cam Ward is being drafted as the number 1 pick.
yeah.
So that's got a lot of people hot.
And you feel me? Oh no, I was just gonna talk on Cam Ward in that situation, cause and
my bad.
and then we gonna get into the Cowboys draft and the rest of the draft. Cam Ward, shouts out to you, bro. Black quarterback. You know, you went from a zero stars to the number one pick in the NFL draft. Congratulations. How ESPN did you was disrespectful. How any of these outlets did you were mainly ESPN was outright disrespectful, and you deserved better. You deserve to enjoy that moment of being the number one pick. And we do cherish, that success here. You did that. You earned that right. You are a dog on that field. We can admit that, and I hope both of them go out there and give the league hell. I hope Shadour go out there with a chip on his shoulder, and I hope Cam Ward go out there and just prove that he was meant to be the number one pick. And Shadour goes out there and proves, hey, you bitch ass niggas.
They gonna ride him. That's why and that's it's gonna make them or break them. Like the way they riding him now is gonna make them or break them, bro. And I feel like it's like it's a booking thing. Like they trying to book break them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
They trying to book break them, bro. And I feel like I ain't gonna say it's just a good thing, but I feel like a duality in it. Like earn that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna say he ain't earned it because I ain't saying he not cold. I think bro good. I like bro. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like in they eyes, bro. Like you coming out here and you just think, oh, you the shit. We gotta draft you. I'm gonna show you. Like that's how they gonna make it on him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying bro ain't cold. Cause I feel like bro nice, but I feel like they gonna when you doing that they gonna try to book break you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all it is, bro.
And that's cool.
They just trying to show.
Yeah.
I mean, also these owners, they have their own.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel it, bro, but it's like I feel like the reason why I can't agree with Shadour is because like they're gonna do this to you, but this ain't the first person that done tried to book break before.
Yeah,
you ain't the first nigga to come out here and do this to think you just and they ain't try to book break him before. So I'm gonna say this: if you wanna get to that point where you done proved it and like you done got before you did all this, you know what I'm saying, studying, you know what I'm saying. During that process, be humble because when your time comes, and then you can once you done proved it, oh, I'm the shit. I'm number one or I'm number 5 draft pick. Then
you roll if you want to.
Then after that shit, fuck what they talking about at that point. Once I already got there and fuck what they talking about. You know what I'm saying?
6 quarterbacks.
They looking at chops right now.
Yes.
I didn't even know they had 6 of them.
Yes.
But they trying to book break him. That's what they gonna do. He gonna get 3 reps. He gonna
got Kenny Pickett, Deshaun Watson. They got somebody else. Or it might be 5, but either way, like
it's 6.
You finna have
to 6.
You really finna have to go, prove it. And honestly, like it's a good situation for the Browns, bro, because you can will and deal and get something for Gabriel if you don't want him. Or if y'all keeping Flacco, then y'all possibly get something for Kenny Pickett. Like
I walk off on them niggas. Fuck them. You wasted the draft pick. I'm not playing for you. Matter of fact,
but then what the other teams will look at you then?
No.
Trying to book break you now.
Hear me out. No, what I do is, you know what? Let me see what this UFL shit is talking about. Let me hear what them checks is. What you talking about? Since they want to play, no, hear me out. Because then you start a new wave. Oh, you niggas want to play with us?
Deion ain't going.
And yeah, he probably
Yeah, not going for that.
But,
He
you
not
know,
going for that.
And then
He
on
not
top of that,
going.
if you go to the UFL, bro, you can might as well
Yeah,
kiss
that's
the
what I'm
NFL
saying,
gone, bro, because they.
I would say fuck you niggas. You tried me like I was a hoe. I'm finna come over here and turn up this league. Cause you see that's what I could do. You see I have that type of influence.
Yeah.
You see my family has that type of influence. Say less. We could fuck around. Imagine all of a sudden all those talented HBCU kids that ain't getting picked up because of the school they at. Now they turn around and go to UFL. Now you got other top prospects possibly. Fuck it. Start a war. Let's do it. I'm with the shits. Granted, I know it probably wouldn't work that way.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
just I'm not going for it. Fuck you. Go where you respect it, bro. If the NFL not respecting you, go where you respect it. You know? And the Browns is a shitty fucking organization. Yeah, I said it. On top of when they picked him, like they reaction and shit. And I seen the interview about it. Nigga, fuck that. Hey, that nigga, that GM, that nigga, that black man, that black man, that black man.
You gotta go through this though.
His influence.
You gotta go through that.
Everybody.
Nah, fuck him, Uncle Ruckus ass nigga. Uncle Tom ass nigga.
Hey,
Kiss ass.
That's what he doing, man.
What I like,
You
what
gonna
I
play
respect the
games.
most about, my bad to cut you out, but what I respect the most about Shadour, like even he did even celebrate, like even if it was 5 days or fifth round, he still kept his head high. Like
Yeah.
I respect that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'll still give you.
Yeah, I still respect that, bro.
But that black GM, that black man, keep sucking them white men dick then. Punk ass nigga. Anyways, go ahead before I get too wild up. I told you I was gonna be on bullshit. Okay, go ahead. I'm done talking.
We ain't even touch on Buddy prank phone calling him.
Oh,
Get my water.
Yeah. Some kid, bro, managed to get Shadour number. He calls him. I don't know if y'all seen the video, but bro calls him, acting like he the GM or the coach, calling, was like, hey man, we thinking about drafting you here. Oh shit. I'm just glad it wasn't the monitors. Yeah. I know your neighbors like, nigga, they moving furniture up there. No, that was crazy. Like you played with somebody livelihood at that point, like.
Hey, and that punk ass nigga was the Atlanta Falcons defensive coordinator's son. So,
are you serious?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that's exactly how he got his number. They're trying to play it as, because the NFL's investigating it. They're trying to play it as he was at home and he got the information off the iPad, like off his dad's iPad or whatever. I don't believe that, not one bit. I don't care how you try to dice it, because the NFL, they can launch the investigation and probe. You've already shown me, based off this draft, that even if whatever you find, you're gonna lie about it. You've already shown me, just because you're already trying to do so much to put this man in a bad position. No, fuck these niggas. Fuck them anonymous ass sources. All you niggas can eat a dick. Back to my water.
Yeah, go ahead. And I seen the other video from like Shadour's side.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
Was he like excited and shit, or like?
I mean, he was like
kind of confused.
Yeah, he was confused. He was like, "Who's this again?" And they like, "He dumb, bro." Oh, okay. See, look, and they laughing and shit, bro. That shit not funny. It's all right. Look, hey, I couldn't be his parents, boy. Yeah, look, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, you grounded, nigga, until you well out my house. Like,
It's your respect thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
But if it ain't taught, then it ain't shown.
Yeah.
You don't teach nobody how to respect somebody.
yeah. Because
But that's the
if they thought this was cool,
Yeah,
they're
but
just letting you know how they
how you
came
raised,
up.
bro.
look,
That's
they
all
the
it
other
is,
side
bro.
of my hand.
Look, ain't nobody ever put belt to ass. Like,
They weren't taught respect because look, it was everything's been handed to him because look at him. He's that side of my hand.
like
feel
you,
me?
like for real, bro. Hey, put yourself in this situation. Even if you could, would you prank phone call somebody? Act
No.
like man,
No.
they just
He knew he'd go viral.
Yeah.
That's all it is, bro.
But
He knew he'd go viral.
I done got riled up. Yeah. So fuck him. Fuck that defensive coordinator. Fuck the Atlanta Falcons. Actually, I won't say fuck the Atlanta Falcons
But that was
because they might not have known
yeah.
as a whole. But I still think the Pops knew something about it. To begin with, I just don't believe it. Because you're the defensive coordinator. What the fuck do you need Shadour's number? I mean, granted, maybe it's in a group chat somewhere, but
yeah.
like still. Anyways, to the Cowboys. Let's talk about the Cowboys draft.
You want to tell Jerry how disappointed you are, Mike?
I'm disappointed. I know a lot of people are disappointed.
Y'all got CD Lamb, bro.
He need help.
Yeah. But
Truthfully, I don't think y'all would have. No, bro. That's not even Jerry's MO. Like, even when the opportunity has presented itself and the line was intact and you didn't have to worry about a Zach Martin return on y'all, like, they had opportunities to go get backs, receivers, all of that. They gon' they gonna go get themselves an edge. They gonna go get a tackle, offensive lineman. Like, that's their MO. Man, we got a room full of receivers and same situation the Browns got going on. Somebody finna be competing for a spot, or somebody gonna be on the trade block here pretty soon. So we'll see how it pan out, man. But yeah, look, hey, we got Matthew Golden from from UT, man. So hook him. Hey, that's my. Hey, if I had to go with a second school, it's gonna be the Longhorns, bro. But y'all know who I'm rocking with.
You know my team, SMU, UGA, and SMU.
There you
But
go.
hey, shouts out to Denver because we did. We you know we locking shit down defensively. Come fuck with us. We locking shit down defensively. I thought he was from UT. I'll have to fact check. We'll fact check that. But I do know we locking shit down.
Y'all just remember he said this because come football season, y'all gonna see him wearing that Mahomes jersey again.
Nah, you gonna see me wearing a Bo Nix jersey. Nigga.
All right, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, you gonna see. Nah, you gonna see me in a Bo Nix jersey.
Who the Broncos got?
Yeah.
Jade Band.
Yeah,
Wow. And Patrick Surtain.
yeah.
And who's the safety that they got? Oh, don't they got fuck? What is his name? I want to say Simmons, but he might have retired. Don't know. They got some solid DBs out there. I'll say that.
But yeah, yeah. No fly zone, nigga.
This nigga real, bro.
Shouts out to him. So today was pretty much a sports podcast. We didn't really get into much NBA.
Yeah.
But we'll double back on them niggas later.
Clippers. Clippers in 7 against the Denver. You know what I'm saying? 7.
Man, you shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Clippers in 7. Clippers in 7.
anyways,
James get him one.
we're gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up today. I need everybody. Do y'all have y'all songs of the day? What y'all been jamming? Mine is gonna be Double XLT by Ray Vaughn.
Get to it. Let's get to it.
And that's the one from your host, the one and only Real ZB.
All right, man. I'm going with that Bobby and Whitney off Fat Money's tape, man. So
I'm gonna have to go 75 on 75.
okay.
Billy Gang Cushington. Go with that one.
What the fuck is that? You know what? We'll talk about it off cam.
You probably done heard that shit.
You better pick a song, nigga.
All right, we'll make Mike his
Spider-Man, Superman off the Drizzy. No, he can be Spider-Man, Superman.
his shit. Give me a hug. Hey man, hey, all right. Hey, you know who I am. I'm your host, the one and only ZB. Thank you for being here each and every week, man. We love and appreciate each and every one of you. You know where to find us. The OTG pod everywhere. and tell a friend to tell a friend, and shit'll never end. But hey, nigga, do y'all gonna do y'all outros? Go ahead.
Like clockwork, man. It's another one in the books. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Tell somebody go subscribe. Fuck with us. We catch y'all next week, man. Lou signing off.
I appreciate y'all having me on here, bro. Hopefully we could do it again, man.
Most
Yes,
good.
sir. We'll be back here next week. Bring your ass.
And be on time, nigga.
Yeah, man. So and that's our show for tonight, man. For today, whatever, whenever you see this, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah, man. And shout out the guy behind the chair, Logan. Was hot.
Yeah,
Was happening, man.
Because we didn't forget about you, like, bro. I did realize, like, I didn't ask you how you were doing, and I apologize. Yeah, man.
Y'all heard it here, man. Logan's in good spirits.
Yeah, man. Logan's in good spirits, but yeah, that's our show for today, and we're gonna holler at y'all later.
Peace.
Peace.